These days, there's an app for everything. We know that. So it's no surprise that people are using apps and online resources to design their own gardens and landscaping at home. So whether you're planning your first garden or just adding plants to your pre-existing landscape, there's a lot of useful high-tech design resources to help with your project. Cynthia Bee is a sustainable landscapes expert, and she's here to share a few resources she says are sure to make project planning easier. So I think this is true. A lot of people are trying to DIY their yards and things these days. I did, and it's easier.
Me as well.
Okay. And so these apps and things, they're not hard to learn. Are they pretty user-friendly?
So the trick with apps is that you really still need local information. And so today we want to talk about stuff that locally applies. So just a general app, I don't know, honestly, there's not a lot of good ones.
Okay.
But there's more coming, and there's some that already apply here in Utah. So that's what I want to chat with, because advice from some other climate isn't going to help you.
Yeah.
And so
getting it's hard to find that information, I have to be honest, and you're such a good resource for that, because you help us know what plants, how much water they need, if they work in our zone. Okay, so should we just go right in?
Yeah.
Your first one is the Old Farmer's Almanac. They have an app now?
Yeah, they have a really great app. Now that is a national app, but they've localized things. And so you can go right to your local area and actually pinpoint other gardens. So this is like a vegetable garden planner. Oh. You can pinpoint other gardens that have been designed around. People can put their notes in. So you can see how someone maybe a mile or two away from you actually planted their yard and what they did and what they worked with in their gardens. And so I think that, that local applicability, the timing, so you know when to plant for your area. I think it's just a great, it's a great place to start for those that are doing a vegetable garden.
Any limitations you see in this app?
The graphics are cheesy.
Okay.
They're cheesy graphics, but that's okay. Well, as long as the information is functional, we can live with some cheese.
Okay, and your next one gives some incentives for people?
Woo, okay, so I'm one of the creators of Localscapes, so I'm biased.
Okay,
but,
that's all right.
Localscapes is a statewide landscape style we created just for Utah. And there are some free designs, like for park strips. So if you're just trying to first project and you're not sure what to do, you can go to their website and download those free park strip plans. And then if you're not sure what that's going to look like, because it's hard for us to visualize, you can actually go to Conservation Garden Park, and all the plants they're showing on that website have been installed at the garden, so you can experience it before you choose it.
Well, and I know you've pointed this out before, that some cities or municipalities don't allow you to have grass in that area. So you're looking to see, what can I plant that will work?
So no one... the legislature struck down any HOA requirements or anything that say you have to have lawn. They can say what you need to do instead, but anyone in Utah can flip a park strip, no matter what your HOA might say about it. But we still want you to do it in a way that generates a beautiful outcome.
Yes, I love that. You were part of this, but limitations, can you admit, are there any to this app?
So the plans that they have that are downloadable are mostly just northern Utah.
Okay.
So southern Utah, you'd want to work through your Red Desert Hills garden, and they'll show you more of the plants for that area.
Oh, okay, thank you for telling us that. So northern, you're set. Okay, so next up, you have something for people planning a full planting bed area.
Yeah, so if you've got a bigger project than just a park strip, Plant Select is a plant brand that's coming out of Colorado, and they work with Utah State Extension, and they develop plants for our climate.
Nice.
And so if you look in your nursery, you can buy those plants in any of our local nurseries, and they'll have the Plant Select tag. You'll just know that if you see that plant, it works in our climate. And then they have pre-planned gardens online, and not just by anybody, by like top designers. Like I fangirled over Lauren Springer last weekend at a conference, and she's designed a free plan for you. So like the best of the best plans that you can download. But the downside is, you might have to tweak it a little bit to fit your space, but at least you'll know how to layer those plants together in a way that looks really good, and it's a really good place to start if you're new.
So if you're at the nursery, you just look for that symbol, the Plant
Select symbol.
Okay, awesome. Now, next you say, if you are wondering about, you want to see it before you do it.
Yeah.
You have a good app for that.
Yes. So designers, we have jobs because we can mentally picture that. And if everybody could do that, we wouldn't have jobs. So, but now there's software, we probably won't have jobs because now there's software that helps you do that. So Simplyscapes is a Utah-based company that is creating photo design software where you can actually just upload a photo of your house and start playing with plants and see what it would really look like in your own landscape. They're working with designers to create some pre-designed combos, and yeah, so you can get a pretty accurate picture. And the key is that this software is designed for the homeowner. not professionals. And one of the biggest challenges with any of the landscape design software is it really has a big learning curve and it's really complex.
Okay.
This is intended to be simple and a much easier path for most people.
With all of these apps, are you required to have subscriptions or are they just kind of free? What's the price point?
One of the advantages of this, because it's designed for homeowners, is that you just pay by the design. So you can try it for free, and then if you want to do something more complex, you can, I think it's like $10. And then you can go back in and update. So here's the key. If you didn't end up getting that plant that you saw that you wanted, you can go in and change it later, and you'll know how to tweak it, or you couldn't get it and you need a substitution. This software is designed to do all of that.
Wow, I didn't know that existed. That is really cool. And you said that they have a discount for Studio 5?
They do.
Oh, we like that.
Yes.
What is it?
So, yeah, there'll be a QR code.
Okay.
I think it's 20% off your first design or whatever. If you just want to try it out and play around with it, it's a lot of fun.
Yes,
it's less than the cost of one wrong plant choice, right?
Yeah. Okay, and finally, if you have a larger landscape project.
Yeah, so getting the plants is the next thing, and that's a new problem I get to work on, is the supply chain of that. But one of the companies that's helping with that is Progressive Plants. They are actually a wholesale grower out of Copperton, but they deliver all over the state, and they've created a bunch of online tools that will help you select your plants. And you don't go there and shop, but you can order them online. You can see if they're available. You can learn more about what works and what doesn't. You can pre-select things. And then if they don't have it in stock, you can sign up to be notified when they do. And that has been a big problem. There's so many people making these landscape changes that trying to get the plants has become a bit competitive.
Oh, interesting. You have given us so much to work with. You've given me like excitement getting ready for spring. Where can people find out more from you?
Oh my goodness.
Where's the best place?
I'm everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
You're everywhere.
Yes.
She's everywhere, and we'll connect you on our website too. Thanks, Cynthia.
Thank you.